Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. We're continuing on right here, right now. Let's go for it. The story so far. According to Bud of Bud's Bar and Grill, the real egg is passed around Sangria according to a certain set of rules. If Layton and the others can work out what these rules are, they have a chance of getting their hands on it. Someone who had just been married. We know for a fact that Amelie has just been married. And look who it is. We just can't stay away from each other, can we? Nice to see you again, Amelie. Are you staying in this hotel? Well, of course. Our third chum's being a right grumpy old someone said at the moment. I always want to save money. But I want this trip to be something special, so you just can't skip on these sorts of things. I wish you'd cheer up. You should be glad they at least give you complimentary puzzles. Puzzles? Why are there puzzles? They're more good quality, my dear. Here, why don't you... There's one of them. At one of them. Why don't you have a shot at one of them? She almost certainly won't. Puzzle 059. Lovely Paris. Ladies A to D are on a 2-day holiday with gentlemen E to H. Each day they visit a different tourist spot in male-female pairs. On the first day, A and E explore the jungle. B and F go to the prairie, and C and G visit the seaside, and D and H enjoy the canyon. The next day, everyone chooses a different location with a different partner. B and A go to the seaside together, and C sets off to the canyon with someone. Where does G go and with whom? Okay. So, B and E. So B is already out of the way. C and G are already out of the way as well. The NH was going to go to the seaside together. So the seaside is this. Okay. She's the guy with someone. Could be C and F. Wait. Okay, so this definitely is the prairie, actually. But he's already been at That's my answer.
I'm fairly sure about this. Oh, I did it!
Picture perfect. G goes to the jungle with D. Let's hope the monkey doesn't run off with his hat. Got it! That was actually a guess. from the cancers that we still had left. So she also might be just a bit grumpy from the dead. Like, I even went on my way to give him a special gift, but he wasn't having it. Oh, I wouldn't happen to be the point from the harmony ring, would it? Yes, that was the one. I mentioned our honeymoon to a young lady selling cakes, and she popped it straight into my hand. We're trying to find it now. Do you know where it is? I'm sorry, dear. I don't. If I'd known you wanted it, I would have given it to any of you. But this bad luck told us for too long, and I'm not sure to pass it on quickly. I dragged him to a couple of comedians, seemed to be frantically searching for it anyway, but he wouldn't listen to me. They just belted out some angry remarks and stormed off. What can I say? It's their loss. And then there was somebody much nicer at lunchtime, because me, he was far more deserving than those two. So they keep searching. Hello there, Flower. Are you able to tell some girl? Are you looking for stay night? I'm ready, we're fully booked. I'll accept for green rooms, that is, but you need special tickets to stay in those. You go to the right points to get for treasure hunting to get your hands on those tickets. So to get your hands on one, come back and I'll set you with one of the most dazzling rooms, okay, Pumpkin? Hello again, Melanie. Are you staying at the hotel? You're such lucky things. I always wondered what it feels like to be a tourist in a place where you live, but it just never presented itself. Oh well, says Levy. I'm certain you'll get your chance one day, Martine. They can have an experience beyond the famous word. It's a blissful sense of harmony. Harmony is such a beautiful ring. Have you heard of it? None? When I first came to Sangria, I tried my hardest to become part of the ring. I spent many sleepless nights trying to work out who to true Papeno. Imagine my shock when I discovered the person who held it was the man I'd fallen head over heels for. And then he surprised me yet again, by asking me to marry him. But instead of a ring, you're both the boyo. There's a love story. I'm very pleased to the both of you. I knew we did not need it for us to be happy. See, before the wedding, I passed it on to continue the cycle. I got to a very married man who thought very fondly of his daughter. His little boy always passes on with anywhere at a short space of time. I heard it was bad luck to hold on to it. I don't want to risk jinking the bonds between me and Mon Marie Magnifique. I don't understand. She's referring to her husband. Who else? Are you still a little butt? Oh no, you see what I mean. I thought so many people know, but there's still no way we know where that could be. I think we're almost there, Luke. I'd say we need just one piece of information and we'll be able to work it out. Well, we're going to do that. We're really close to working it out. Just leave it to the process number one assistant. I bet you anything like... I guess I'll wait on your first try. You have to trip into an ice cream. Challenge accepted. Could have found your way. Probably when we won't take a smart punch like you very long though. Okay, wait a second. Not long thing in, right? Just a lot. Okay, emulation, configure, graphics, and back to native. Very good, sir. I see where your doors caught your eye. 6 excellent days, and you chose a hat very dapper. It is very nice. We're afraid I have to turn down your offer. Ah, come on, take one. Take one for Benny, for the world, for the future. Up to it, my good man. You won't find anybody better than this anywhere in the world. You're missing out. You crawl all the way home, I swear. Obviously, the quality of the cars was quite admirable. Yeah, that's right. Great. So you're going to buy it, right? Ka-ching, done. Bought. Sort it around the top hat. Oh my. She got them like daughter. Oh, she's going to. Okay, sure. Okay. So you pass it on to a married costumer. On to a man around lunchtime. Here we go of this place now. Anymore and they might way down the airship. I think eventually come around to the idea of just grabbing as many as possible. I still went up. What did it say? Everyone was just a souvenir. Oh, you lighten up, Brooke. Where there's many eggs, how could we not have the real one? Boy, your power. Still can't believe the woman at the hotel tried to flip the cheap imitation of on us. Oh, damn. Who does she think we are? I mean, maybe shows a decoy some of the boss attacked us. In which case, it's a good thing we didn't take the bait. We give us the asked someone everyone about the hack recently, but we still have no idea. Speak for yourself. Wait, you haven't talked it out at me? I think I've got the gist of it, yes. As you were told initially, the ownership of the hack changed according to a pattern. If we lay out the information we gathered from us, we should be able to construct the whole picture. Really? I just can't make head nor tail from it, Professor. All will become clear in due time. First, let's head back to the marketplace. We will learn by speaking to different people on this island. We're able to glean a few key facts. Get data information and work out the rules concerning how the egg is passed around. Do we really have enough information? Of course, think back, Cora. We heard a lot of stories today. Can you think of a common link between any of the stories? I cannot know. No one person we met told exactly who they gave the act to. That's true, they weren't allowed to give us many details. However, the details they provided were certainly sufficient to solve the mystery. Let's consider them now. Alright. Allow me to assist, Professor. Okay, so what do we know? Although passed on the right track, we obtained information about the eggs from 6 people, 3 male, 3 female. If you recall, Mr. Patine passed before her wedding to a married man who would fondly of his daughter. Miranda also gave it to someone married, didn't she, as a gift, and she got it from a customer, I think. Quite right, Amy. Now, would you care to explain the common theme between these 2 stories? Marital status. Marital status crops up in both accounts. Precisely, in fact, from Reen's story, I could say that single people capacity act to someone married and vice versa. So it is passed on depending on whether the person is married or not. Well, there is no way to disprove this in what we just considered this far, but I believe that there's more to this pattern than that. Let's summarize the middle accounts, namely there's from Jeffrey and the 2 Tarzan agents, to gain a better picture. Jeffrey reported that he gave the eye to a girl his daughter's age. We also know the married woman attempted to give the Tarzan man the egg. Oh, I think I see what the link is. ages. Nope. Maybe give to someone of a different age. Maybe because you mentioned giving the egg to somebody around his daughter's age. I'm not entirely sure the same will start man and Emily, however. It will be difficult to categorize age as a determination factor. Let's consider some other possibilities. Genders. Nothing to do with the fact that the egg was always over to someone of the opposite gender. After all, Jenner seemed very worried that his daughter might have passed in on some sleazy bachelor. So where do we stand now? We have now extrapolated the second rule. Whoever's the egg can pass it on to someone of the opposite gender. For example, if I had the egg, I would not be able to give it to either of you, but not to Luke. So a boy can only give the egg to a girl and a girl only to a boy. Almost, but not quite. If we consider Amelie's account, you see, we're into a problem. She should be able to give us the egg to any one of us, but how? Emily, would you take care of the explanation for us? Well, it made it possible for Amelie to give us, any of us, the egg. Rule. I mean, they could have given the egg to whoever she liked as long as either one of the two rules was fulfilled. She's married and she knew I wasn't, and she knew Luke and Aurora were too young to be. As a professor, she didn't need to know the marital status because they were already covered by the opposite gender rule. That's correct, and the person you wish to give the egg to his opposite gender or marital status, then you can pass it on. Now that's quite simple, really. Maybe so, but we still haven't worked out who has the egg. I do remember saying she passed it on to a man at lunch. We don't know where she went to eat. So we can ask somebody before we can continue. Not at all. Here, I said to the woman who held the egg and in which order by lining them up. Wherever there is logic, a solution follows closely behind. I'll see what I can do. What is daughter's age? Look at crack. Consider the facts once more. I can see we can work it out. Well, these two surely didn't have it. I do have a belief that this is like the right answer at the end. Okay, your turn of events match my own, Aurora. We can safely say that the egg was handed on in this order. So he actually has it again. Nice. We need button slots on people to receive the egg. Hot damn. But already refused to tell us who he gave the stone to. Rebecca or Sarah, aren't he? After all that. Perhaps not, if you recall, but only mentioned receiving the Paponio. But he didn't say anything about giving it away. Precisely. I see, you might sell the Aura Stone, but what reason would he have for holding on to it? We'll find out soon enough. Shall we pay another visit to Bud's Bar and Grill? Yay! Hello there, Bud. Hey guys, what brings you back here? We worked it out. Unicorns all over true Paponio. Haha, you got me. I was hoping you would actually. You see, I've been looking for the perfect person to give the Paponio to, and then you came in with a glazed sad look. I got to thinking that if anyone needed harmony, it was you. I was also just the Paponio, thank you. Ah, gee, you're kinda missing the points. Let me get the lowdown. We all say the Paponio brings happiness that's the end of the way, but its own belongings were far from happy. The man who found it, Edward Paponio, was at the end of his rope. Oh, really? Yes, sir. He had a bottom and wanted to idle away his days at the hermit, so he set off for some old crumbling ruins. But bam, he made a discovery of a lifetime. His business boomed, and voila, Son Grier was born. That story sounds familiar. So you're saying that the true Paponio's founded the basis of the tourist merchandise? Pretty much, yeah. Kinda crazy when you think about it. One little stone egg turns his life around in a flash. The point is, even in the gloomiest of times, you gotta look forward. Happiness might be waiting just around the corner. Don't take the point just because you want it. Take it because you want to be happy. Thank you. When people at town always greet us with a smile, I found it oldest first. But I think I understand now. That's what I'm talking about. I knew that Paponio would be the perfect gift for you. It would have wanted, I'm sure of it. Paponio, happy tradition. The Paponio tradition started with a small man named Eduardo Paponio. At a low point in his life, he found the Azran and bought it, and it brought him great joy. He started the Paponio passing tradition in hope of bringing happiness to those around him. The people of San Grier appear to have fallen for the legend of the Paponio rather than the Azran itself. Let's return to the Bostonians. It's our act now. Welcome back, sirs and madams. I trust the glorious weather helped shine some light to your investigation to make it a dazzling success. Ugh, you know, Raymond, I was thinking of passing egg on to you. Maybe when I make these points after each of the journey, maybe I'll hold on to it for a little while longer. You needn't worry either way, as I believe the people of the Harmony Ring intended for Aurora to hold on to the egg. A wise decision, if there ever was one. It is disappointing that you weren't able to visit the ruins though. You seem to be very well acquainted with your actions, Raymond. Moss, you should know I'm never too far away to keep an eye on things. Well then, I'll just prepare to take off, shall I? Very fortunate that Raymond is aiding our cause. I think we'll make a very powerful enemy if crossed. Professor Layton, Professor Sycamore, something's coming back to me about the Azran. Good tidings indeed. There, Vasity now lies in the San Grill. It was used to harness the power of the moon and soothe the nature's temper. Ah, you mean it could use to control the seas? I think so. The facility was closed before civilization reached its peak. Perhaps it will accomplish its purpose. I'm sorry, that's all that I can recall. It's all quite hazy. So the calm luxurious shores of San Grill are in part provided by Azran. Thank you, Aurora. You're welcome. It's nice to be able to share these memories. An ancient facility hidden in the water. I'm almost tempted to go deep sea diving and see for myself. Up and at it. Okay, typical assassination, but still secretary in no time. Let's very quickly go back to here. We only have, we have, okay, no, you need all 5 in that 31st slot, sure. For mystery items waiting for you to be discovered, please look for them when you have a new place. We find one of the items, it will be added to your roster on the create challenge screen. The other aren't just that we found. Once these you can use them to unlock all the players via Street Pass. Go to Create Challenge to get a list of items for the players to find, or select challenge to pick a challenge for yourself. Either 3 samples can be researched for a Street Pass. If you use Street Pass enough, you're able to get hold of so many rewards, but be sure to give it a go. In rewards, you can exchange any points you receive for various rewards. Each reward is very valuable, can only be received once. Keep doing challenges to get more rewards. Each reward is marked with question marks. Sorry, it's marked with question marks. You'll find out what these are so progress, so be sure to check back often. Whoop! Let us go to the desert. Our next destination. If the open Azran dome is accurate, then there should be an X somewhere in the vicinity. The land's very red, yet the orb paints the landscape a beautiful hue. The nearby town is surrounded on all sides by rocky mountains. Locating the X may prove difficult. I agree, I can only sense a faint resonance of the Azran. Then it seems you have a long journey ahead of us, so let's begin by talking to the locals. Let's set this out here. We're going to West Sycamore. This is the town of Torito. Torito? I've never heard of it before. I don't think I see anything that looks like Azran ruins around here. The people of Torito are sure to be more familiar with the area than we are. It never hurts to ask around. Well then, time to get down to business. That is, as soon as we find someone. It is usually quiet for a town at this time of day. Look, there's someone now. You there! Hey, what advice for me? We don't take any strangers here in Torito. Wow, you talk like, you talk just like how they do in cowboy films. Howdy there, partner. A fine name for rustling some cattle, ain't it? Yeehaw! Hold on. Well, I don't think you heard me straight, boy. You had to get out of here and don't you come back, you hear? I can't say there's been the warmest of welcomes. Is there a particular reason for your study, sir? Sure is. You folks, you see, you shouldn't be here. And unless you're tough nut like me, you ain't gonna last 10 seconds in this town. Everyone, run for your life! It's all red! Oh, all red? Yikes, somebody call the sheriff! I don't take much long for that tough nut to crack. It seems to be still linger. Let's follow the man.
There it is.
That must be old Red.
Oh, hey there, tough fucker. Look, you see it? It's Jack. We found it at last, Rook. Boss is right then. Get a position. Don't let it get away. Bishop, you Wally, get back here. Professor, it's Sergeant. Yes, this is very worrying. Even worrying is the fact that the anchor appears to be hanging around the wolf's neck. Well, at least now we know why the streets are virtually deserted. We're going straight off to the wolf. Come on, Professor, we have to hurry. Look, stay calm. We have already lost sight of them. Besides, it would be ill-advised to give chase without finding our bearings. Right, we should ask around first. Do you think the man will be willing to help now his overblown ego's popped? The Terror of Old Red. The residents of the desert town of Torito live in fear of a mighty wolf they call Old Red. Every time the beast makes its way into town, the people flee. But why does Old Red need to come to Torito in the first place? Old Red is certainly a fearsome sight to behold, and yet he lets quickly as he arrived, without harming anyone or destroying anything. The varmint's gone? Well, gee, that's a relief. Hello again. You folks again? Look, I know Yellow Belly. Just skedaddle already. You came to the wrong place at the wrong time. One moment, if I may. It's fair to say that the wolf we saw earlier is the cause of Torito's troubles, is it not? Yeah, we just saw, and I was all red. But 3 weeks ago, they started coming down from yonder mountains. Could you tell us which mountains exactly? I'm not a see. You go up there and you'll go up faster than you can shake a rattlesnake. But if you're still fixing an early grave, go see the sheriff about it. He'll be in the saloon. Oh, sheriff! There's about to burn outside. The room suits good one cheer. Why is that? The Brewers seem to be celebrating the fact that they survived the encounter with Old Red, rather than dwelling in fear. The Reddit said that sheriff will be in there, but I don't say him looks like a sheriff, do you? Yeah, I do. It's a scruppy fucker. Heck, ain't seen you out these parts, little lady. Where'd you hail from? Me, I'm from the Azran. Oh, Azran, yep. I think my cousin Doc took a trip there last summer. Fine place. So you gotta, you game for a game of cards? I'll deal. Eek. Puzzle 065, cards on the table. Now see here, little missy me. Here's the game. Don't worry, it's simple enough, even if you ain't never played it before. Look at hands, 1, 2, 3. Each of them have lined up the same 4 cards. Some of them face up, some face down. On the touchscreen, you see I line up 4 cards once again. You turn over one of these cards and produce a diamond, you win. Well, little lady, which cards you gonna flip?
Here is my answer. I enjoyed that.
That was also a guess, by the way. Yo, the club, is the guys you need to know. Once you realize that your Duranger's card is double-sided, this puzzle becomes a lot easier. Ain't that right, miss? That's how you play cards. There you go. Oh, you got a lot of answer for you chillers. Sheriff, it was just a friendly little game. There were nothing unforward about it, I swear. I always thought she was low, but seeing an innocent girl at a game of cards, you better make tracks pronto. Okay, he's not. It's this guy, he's the sheriff. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. That Duncan may be a bit sly, and he may have a terrible sense of humor, but I guess deep down he ain't really a bad hack. Anyhow, your folks must be from another country or some such. What brings you out here in that beat town? We're looking for something. The wolf you call Old Red has an item we seek around his neck. You want to meet Old Red, huh? With all due respect, you've always been over your rocker. Gah, but you're serious? Listen, It ain't really the place. Folks are celebrating, and I don't want to bring down the mood here. Let's talk somewhere quiet. Meet me by the dried up creek just north of here. It's a puzzle. Pardon me for back there. I just didn't want to cause a fuss for the whole town, you know? You're afraid of the big wolf? I ain't denying it. That old boy causes a heap of trouble wherever he pays a visit. But I'm sure you ain't blind. But beyond our little oasis of calm, there ain't nothing but badlands, as far as I can see. I think his water all dried up, so he made a Triddle a new favorite spot if you catch my drift. That makes sense. Animals do what is required to survive. Yep, and I ain't saying I don't feel for the poor fella, but if he goes on like this, Sogs will not want to live here anymore. Besides, who's to say he won't try and make it over the ringer, or like the one for his breakfast? Well, where's the danger, Sheriff? Nevertheless, it isn't imperative that we find old rat. I take it you would know where his den is? No, back in 9, eh? Ah, fine, but first go with this here mystery. Puzzle 066, Flying the Coop. A farmer comes back to his chicken coop to find the door open and all his chickens gone. He tells the sheriff, who works out either A, B, C or D is responsible, but they're pointing fingers at each other. It's B who's culprit, C's culprit, no doubt about it. It's not A or B, I'm not sure which. It's B or C, one or two. Only one of the people stand the truth. Can you work out what's to blame for this? Okay. I don't think it's either D, Sue. Nobody's pointing fingers at D. I think it's A. I think it's D. Nobody's pointing his fingers at him. After this,
my intuition should serve me well.
Nope.
Frankly, I'm ashamed. My intuition should serve me well. A satisfying puzzle indeed.
Exactly. A's the one who was responsible for the chicken's disappearance. He didn't steal them though, he simply forgot to close the door. A's punishment will be to get the chickens back and clean the coop from top to bottom. B and D will have to help him too. That will teach him to lie. Federation, so was that father. Guess I'll be sleeping easy tonight. Now the deal's a deal, I'll tell you what you want to know. So folks have seen Old Red going into the old abandoned mine at night. My guess is that's where he sleeps. Now I'm sure I want the good intentions and that, but I want no more part in this. For your lives are in no one but your own hands. Please, for your good, stay clear of the old boy. So Old Red's den is somewhere in that mine, isn't it? Well, let's go and pay the old boy a visit. Leave it to me, if I can see you convince him to give us the egg. Yeah. So for the recording, we're going to be a BRB. Okay, we're back. Episode 7 still. Look for the old rat. You better not mine. Hey, nice. Vacation. So this is the mine where Old Rat lives. We must be on the guard. Agreed, look, it's very possible that he will have a bad temperament. He may not listen to you. To be on the safe side, we should have a backup plan. Oh, no need for that. I'm sure I can sort it out. Do you even know where the fuck Old Rat is? Hey there! Oh my. Oh, he's bearing his fangs. That might not be a good sign. No? He says he's in pain. I wonder if it's hunger, like the sheriff said. I hope not, because you just walked into his lair. Mind you, if he wants to eat us, I'm sure he'd have done it by now. Oh there, I'm not sure that's very comforting. Anyway, gentleman never backs down from a challenge. I can do this. Old Red, please listen. We don't mean you any harm. We just want to know what's wrong so we can help. Yeah, I'm not gonna make those sounds. Oh, you are? So that's why. What did he say? The reason he keeps visiting traders is because he wants to find the girl who once saved his life. He doesn't think he has very long left, and he wants to find the girl before it's too late. So, he's ill. I'm not sure, it just says that he's in terrible pain. He can't find the girl himself because every time he goes to town, the people just run away in fear. Maybe he could help him find the girl and he could give us his pendant. He's not keen on that idea. It really precious him. It was a gift from the girl and now he wants to give it back. But she can't need our son as much as we do. What should we do? Well, he does his position. I want to do the same thing. So I think we should just help him. He says the girl is quite short, and the last time we saw her, she was wearing a red scarf and a plaited black hair. Come on, let's go back and find her. Alright, Tommy. Have fun. I will be helping Old Rat. Oh, hello. Sheriff Flint, if I didn't know better, I'd say you scared of old boy. Now, if you don't mind me saying, the only one who's happy about Old Rat coming to pay us all a visit is you. He may have good intentions like you say, but it's all it takes is one little accident and he'd have one very angry mob running hunting him. Oh, don't make such a ballyhoo. When Old Rat ever said anything about eating folk, that's the darnest thing I've ever heard. Lady, I reckon anyone who claims they can speak with the old boy should be 2 rungs longer short of a ladder. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's rich. You ain't the sharpest tool in the shed yourself, Flint. Besides, a wolf or 2 might even be good for Torito, if it leaving up the dual burg. Well, did he really only go to Sheriff? Indeed, perhaps you should inquire. Good evening, Sheriff. About the lady with whom you were arguing. Oh, that'll go. Well, we all got the pieces of craziness, but she just got bigger pieces than most. I'm worried one of these days she's gonna get us over to a whole lot of trouble. Heck, it's like this every time Old Rat pays us a visit. Some say she's the one calling the beast over. But Old Rat's just a gentle giant. I hope that bossy old woman isn't bullying him. Gentle giant? Have you got eyes in the front of your head, boy? Ah, look here. Let us say a great little animal. He believes that deep down they all have a good, gentle side. That's sweet, but don't get signing an old lady just cause it sounds nice. I reckon she's got off her nut. Oh, damn. This is getting us anywhere. Come on, first let's find a girl Old Rat has been looking for. Alright, I suppose we can always continue our inquiry later. Well then. Oh my. There's nothing here. Come on. Look who it is. Listen, I'm not full story right earlier. It's just that I was sorry if an old rat took to the hills. I might have gone a little overboard with the celebrations. Let bygones be bygones, Mr. Derringer. We were wondering if perhaps you can help us or something. Do you know of a girl in Torino with plaited hair and a red scarf? Plaited hair? Why must mean scarlet? Better watch yourself, Paul. She looks at Jamaica, but believe me, she ain't. But now she'll be down at the saloon, tidying up the place. Sure. You have a puzzle for us. Bing! Oh gosh, well this ain't good. No, this ain't good at all. Miss Scarlet, do you require some assistance? Assistance? For little old me? Why thank you, sir. See, I've been hankering for a burger, but I don't forget the recipe. Oh god. Puzzle 068. Burger building. Help Scarlet make a tasty burger by jumping ingredients over another to stack them up. Make sure you follow the rules. Ingredients can only move by leaping vertically, horizontally, or diagonally over other ingredients. An ingredient cannot jump over 2 or more ingredients at the same time. Ingredients you jump over are removed from the counter and placed on a burger. You must finish with ingredients in the middle of the grid and nowhere else. Move ingredients from the touch screen until only one left is sitting in the middle. So the only one left is sitting in the middle. Ingredients can be removed by jumping an adjacent ingredient over them. Okay, it's not bad. Gotcha.
This was quite the conundrum. And there we have it.
A tasty victory. That looks like one delicious burger. And all that effort you put in preparing is just to make it... And all that effort you put into preparing it is sure to make it taste even better. There we go. Now that's a mighty good mouth-watering burger right there. Good work. Wait, who are you folks anyway? I'm Luke and this is Professor Layton. Indeed. Now then, Luke here had to chat with Old Red and he said that he would very much like to see you. Hold on a minute. You're saying you spoke with Old Red? Oh, I knew it. Ain't no one believed me and Grandma. But we knew Old Red was a kind soul. If they could see Old Red for what he really was, they'd finally start taking Grandma seriously. Can you tell the old boy something for me? Tell him, don't stop scaring the living daylights out of Azran and Torino. Ask him to try and make peace. I think that's something you should tell Old Red yourself. Come on, let's go and see him. Because now you're talking. You okay with this, Mr. Layton, sir? Consider yourself one of us, Mrs. Scarlet. Now we better go quickly if we wish to see Old Red before the sun sets. Oh no. Go to you big stupid dog. Hand over the axe or you'll be sorry. Professor, what are they doing? This doesn't look good. Listen, you had your warning. Now let's see how tough you are. Take this. Bishop, don't tell me. It's not loaded. What do we do? What do we do, Rook? Run! Bishop, you ninny, wait! Phew, it's a good they aren't the most dynamic duo. Look at what we bought you the girl. Oh, don't worry, you pretty little big animal, alright? I'm here now. So please, stop scaring the townsfolk. Do you think you can do that for me? It's okay, if you want to say something to her, I'll translate for you. What? What's wrong? He says you're not the one he's looking for. What? But how? And I was sure he'd taken a cotton to me. And so it's like we'll have to find someone else. He's looking for the... He's looking the worst for wear. We better find the right girl before it's too late. I suppose you should go back to town and think about this. Eek. It doesn't make sense. Scarlet seemed to be the best fit of the description Old Rat gave us. But Old Rat said she didn't smell the same. Well, unless anyone here is actually a dog, I think we can rule out that much for the investigation. And I suppose we could bring Old Red down here to sniff her out. No, that ain't gonna work. The moment anybody claps eyes on him, they'll hightail it out of here. We should also consider the possibility that the girl is not from Torito. True, she could have been be visiting like us. We should ask Grandma. There ain't never a living soul pass through here without her knowing about it. That sounds promising. Frankly, we could do with any lead at the moment, no matter how small it may be. Well, great. Well, our house is on, is this one right here. Kinda hard to miss, really. Perfect, let's pay her a visit. Oh my. Well, that's funny. I wonder where she is. Out shopping, perhaps? Not likely. Grandma hates going out. She almost never leaves. Oh, now I'm feeling rattled. I thought you might be taking a nap behind a big old soon, Dookie, but there's no sign of her. Good, Scarlet. There's no point in jumping to conclusions. Perhaps it's best to wait here in case she happens to come back. You know, I wouldn't mind living in a cozy little quarters like this. You should look at these wonderful handcrafted furnishings. Original pieces like this add a real touch of character to the place. I see that their photo frame. I made that one for Grandma. She was over the moon when I gave it to her. Very nice. Wait, that photo. Oh, is that you, Scarlet? It looks really old. As it happens, no, that's Grandma back when she was my age. Is that so? What is it, Professor? I think I've worked out who the girl we're looking for is. However, I will need Scarlet's grandmother to confirm this. What are the blazer stranger doing in my home? Ah, we need your help. Also, you have a puzzle for us, so... Oh, Grandma, I was worried sick about you. Where in tarnation have you been? Scarlet, have these rascals been harassing you? You hush now. They're going to vamoose. Quick, sharp. No, that's not it, Grandma. Old Red's been looking for someone who looks like me, and we don't know who. Wait there. Another word, darling. Wait, did you say Old Red? Scarlet, they must be hunters. Let's go on the earth if they are. They turn up into the doorstep one day or another. Grandma, no, Mr. Layton and Paul's ain't hunters. Oh, they aren't water, Mr. Layton. Why don't you tell me what you're doing out here, eh? Madam, please, I'm sure we intend no harm. We only wish to inquire about Old Red. No, you can't fool me with your gentle person act. I know just to make you show your true colors. Go, it's a puzzle. Sure. Puzzle 070, a nightly trail. This national flag has the same design on its front and back. Would be nice to design undergo a series of grueling tests, one of which involves counting the squares to our national flag. Withdraw free of a knighthood by working out how many squares on the national flag. 1, 2, 9 plus 8, 17. Plus another 4, 21. I'm gonna try 21 first. Actually, fuck that. We have 21. Do keep in mind, there's lots on the other side.
My intuition should serve me well.
That is 21.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Well, I know that counting out doesn't do the trick.
This was quite the conundrum.
Okay then. There's something...
Failure only makes us wiser.
Okay, hints. Okay, so 17 if you count everything else. But if it's enclosed on all 4 sides, you should find something else there as well. Like 17 is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh no, wait, no, that is not.
Let's shed some light on this one.
Nope.
I shall have to redouble my efforts.
Oh god. Okay. So you get 17. 18, 19, 20, 21. I got the gist of it at least. It's closer to 42 at least. But it's 44.
This was quite the conundrum. And there we have it.
The jury isn't that. The same design is shown on both the front and the back of the flag. The answer is 44, not 22. Nice neat brain as well as brown, you know? She ain't fixing for trouble after all. What's your game? We would only ask, do you come with us to see Red? What? You want to bring this lady along? I believe there has been a great misunderstanding. What do you mean, Professor? You called it Old Red wished to see the girl that once saved him, yes? Yeah, and he gave a really specific description too. I was so sure we'd find her. On the contrary, with the description that we were given, it would be impossible to find this girl in the present day. Now, had we searched for her in the past, our conclusion may have been very different. Isn't that right, Miss Ruby? Now would a poor strangers like you folk know something like that? Let's just say we were able to establish a means of connection with the resident wolf. The wolf has been desperately trying to contact you. The girl once saved it before his life expires. Oh, that poor fella. Well, guess I should be thankful you're telling me this now. I'd have gone sooner, but a frail body can be a nuisance like you wouldn't believe. What are we waiting for? Okay, so we just leave her behind. Sure. Here she is, Old Red. This is the person you're looking for, isn't it? Old Red, is that really you? That was the pup I rescued way back when. You finally twigged then. It's me, Old Red. It's Ruby. Aww. Well, someone likes a good pampering. Ah, look at you. All puppy dog kind of mellow as honey. You haven't changed a bit, old boy. You knew, you was hunting. You tried to see this, the crippled old lady, one last time. You're a real tearjerker, you know that. He wants to return a pendant to you one day. That's why he was so desperate to find you. That's so. Not so. When I gave you the pendant, I thought of it as a sign that there always be a special bond between us. Always. Doesn't feel right to be taking it back. But if it's what you really want. There we go. What's the matter, old boy? He said the pain went away. Oh my, so this pendant the thing that's been causing you all the bother, is that what you're saying? Golly, you were just such a tenor when I met you. I don't think getting tied around your neck as you got bigger. So it wasn't really a wolf troll. You must have been able to perceive that something was wrong, but able to pinpoint the exact problem. So it was a bit of a wild goose chase in the end. Still, all wells end well, I suppose. The Tower of Old Red. Old Red did not come to raid to scare its inhabitants. In fact, the wolf only wished to return the pendant to the girl who once saved his life. The people of the Torito can rest assured that they have no need to fear Old Red. Well, I'll never have believed it. I trust Torito will welcome now. I assure you, Old Red is a gentle creature. He would never attack this town or its people. After all, this is where his best friend lives. My eyes telling me one thing, but in my head, it still don't wash. Oh, hang it all. He's a really curly wolf, ain't he? Maybe now you stop being such a crow and keep an open mind. Now I have a question for you, Mr. Layton. Why didn't you didn't just come out to help Old Red out of kindness of your heart, now did ya? Alas, no. That was not the original goal. We were actually hoping to acquire the pendant that was around Old Red's neck. You want this pendant? That's the reason why you were chasing the old boy around like a hungry coyote? I just know that there ain't nothing to stop him coming down to see me. Maybe we don't need it anymore. Go on, take it, before I change my mind. Are you quite sure, madame? Now, what can I just say? All else I could do is give it to Scarlet, much as she don't care for it. When I first saw the title of yours, I thought, Ruby, your granddad has fallen in with a bad crowd. But now I see it ain't so. Take it already. Got a hunch you need it more than your eye. Yes! Thank you, Ruby. Your kindness knows no bounds. We're glad to have been of assistance. Well then, it's time for us to depart. Perhaps we'll cross paths again in the future. But that's it for this year's recording session. Thank you very much for watching. We have done episode 7. Have a good one, and until the very next time. Good day.